So I remember at one point I was at home. I felt so down. I told my parents about it. They didn't believe me. They thought like, oh, I'm just talking nonsense. What is this? What is that? And I had to put up with it, just like even going to the GP doctors, they didn't know anything about it at all. I would describe my childhood as fairly quiet as a child growing up. I think it was due to the fact that how my parents raised me up, that they didn't really let me interact with other kids my age around that time. I think the quietness started from then, and it was completely contrast to what I was in primary school. Primary school, I was just, I was just a head-on, like open, talkative all the time. But then I felt like as a safety mechanism, I couldn't really talk that much because I felt like if I said some of the wrong things, there would be kind of like problems, obviously, because I don't really know like whether what I would say would be acceptable, as in like if I said something rude or if I said something that would offend someone. And if I made a mistake, I would kind of be hard on myself and I'd be like, why did I say that and I offended someone or something? I feel like that has tarnished like my kind of standard of being like a person with no like blemishes, in a way where it's like I don't have any errors, I don't have anything wrong with me. I think what triggered my OCD was when I was back in secondary school and I had a hard time trying to transition from primary school to year 7, which was the first year of secondary school. And I felt like making friends and meeting people was way easier in primary school, but when it came to secondary school, everyone was kind of a stranger to you. So obviously trying to fit in, but then the culture is different then, and it's like it was all boys school, so it's like it's pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it was very difficult because trying to fit in was completely new to me. I didn't really know how to act, like I didn't really know what to do. So I was more fixated with my OCD, and that was triggered mainly by the stress that was caused by expectations from myself mainly, because obviously as a person I felt like I was already a perfectionist. My parents obviously like the grades would have to be like the very top, and I felt that I didn't meet that criteria. Everything had to be perfect, everything had to be clean, everything had to be neat, everything had to be straight. I just feel terrible, just feel like a lurching feeling in my chest, as if like someone was squeezing, like, squeezing my chest, like physically. Naturally my body would just, feel that state of anxiety already and be like, this doesn't feel right, it's not perfect. I just feel uncomfortable. My first impression when I got diagnosed with OCD was mainly a sense of relief, due to the fact that I felt like I was finally kind of acknowledged that I had like some form of problem that I could actually put a name towards, like put a term towards. So like
Put it to rest,
yeah, as in like it is, they're finally giving it like a certain term for it, as in like OCD. I think my family around me were a lot more supportive after I got diagnosed with OCD, because it actually came from actual professional, medical professional. So it felt like it was something that was like confirmed and made out to be real, something, an existing like issue that has to be like, you know, kind of be addressed. Now it has like something that can work towards like finding a solution towards. Yeah. So I felt like there was a difference, because my parents put less expectations on me, and then kind of put less pressure on me. Yeah. In terms of like studying, in terms of like reaching a certain goal in your life. Just, you know, you just have to carry on with it, stick, you know, to all of the stuff that you learn from therapy, and just carry on from there until you gradually improve and your life gets better, you know. And then I get to talk to friends again. I get into contact with them after losing touch with them, and you know, you start dating people, you start, you know, you go out, you have fun again, you know, you go out partying, go clubbing and all that stuff. So yeah, life has really improved since then.